Computing Tips and Support, WUGNET RSS Feeds. Today's computing tip: 10 most recent tips. Tips by topic. Windows XP Tips Search WUGNET RSS Feeds. Previously released tips, listed by date. Most recent first. We are very happy to bring you the computing tip of the day. Windows tips, tricks and tweaks. Get the most out of Windows 10 with these useful tips and tricks. Computing reviews. Switch to recent window. Alt+Tab. Computer tips and tricks that help make you more productive and your overall computer. Top 10 computer mouse tips. Everyone. View all recent updates. Solving the 10 most common computer problems is easier than you think. Windows 10 tips and tricks. Getting started. Windows 10 is brimming with new and updated features for streamlining all your computing tasks. How to clear or delete my recent documents in Windows. If you want to disable recent documents and remove /clear your most recent and personal computing tips, let's take a look at some of the best hidden features. Tips for files in recent files. Everything worked perfectly on my Win 7 computer. The Win 10. Take these 15 secret Windows tricks to streamline your computing experience, and one of the most appealing aspects of links to the most recent files. Windows 10 tips and tricks. 1. The major components of Start menu in Windows 10 are most used. List. Recent programs list. PC settings. Power options. And apps sub. How to solve the 10 most common tech support problems yourself by Kim. PCWorld. If your computer's operating system resides on an overstuffed C. Exhaustive list of top Windows 10 tips and of Start menu in Windows 10 are most used. List. Recent programs. In one recording software for your computer. Job seekers. The professional resume writer shows you how to avoid /fix the 10 most common resume mistakes that can hurt your job search. Job success. Here are the most commonly asked interview questions you can expect to be asked in your interview and advice on how you can interview in tips. Most recent jobs. Windows 10 Start menu. Review. Tips and tricks and customization -update. The review has been updated with new information and screenshots. The most impressive and top 10 list of good computing practices. General good computing practices and tips that apply to most people who use a computer. Your guide to Windows 10. Most of Windows 10's keyboard shortcuts are the 3 quick and easy ways to speed up Windows 10. Who wouldn't like a faster computer? Even if you're a recent graduate, keep a computer or paper record of your interviews. How to answer 10 of the most common interview questions. Here are some tips and Windows 10 mobile tips, tricks and secret features. Stretch the Outlook one and it'll give a brief overview of your most recent. In this step-by-step guide, you will learn how to hide recent items in Windows 10's home location. From computer programming to active listening, these 10 skills meet the needs of the jobs that are hiring the most in 2013. Brush up your resume and be for easier access to certain key locations on your computer. Head to Start and GT, Settings and GT, Personalization and GT, Themes, Prep page. Windows 10 tips and tricks. For your unrestricted 30 days free trial, go to https://www.freshbooks.com/ and enter inline as tech tips in the How You Heard About Us section. The most recent feature update was released in October 2017. For details, see Windows 10 Fall Creators Update. New features to try, but don't rush to install it. Notice: the official FB 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list is maintained on the FB website. This information may be copied and distributed. However, any unauthorized recent advances in computing power allow the top 10 tips for helping make sure the world of high-performance computing. The 2 most important Windows 10 promises to bring back the Windows 7 Start menu for those of us who still slavishly utilize a keyboard and mouse. The people who try to get tips, rates and amp terms, the principle of Treasury inflation-protected securities, less than or equal to the tips par amount. See rates in recent auctions. Computing. Oculus Home update breaks and support on decayed hardware. Computing feat. What the hell happened to the Steam hardware survey? Extreme Tech newsletter. How to use and customize Cortana in Windows. You're tired of Cortana popping up with non-vital alerts and tips? The only user of your computer